So sometimes we talk too much and we give too much information, and it comes across as if we are scattered, or we're practicing what we want to say, loading off or unloading all our thoughts on our audience. Now, our audience, especially in these days, is getting less and less patient. They want you to get to the point. So what we need to do is do some practicing before the event, weeks before, preparing yourself. How? By recording yourself. Maybe you could use Zoom and you do a video of yourself, you watch yourself, you listen, and you may even ask a few people to give you some feedback. And what you're learning to do there is getting to the point as quick as you can, being specific. So the example I was using, for example, if I said, I want to buy the milk. Well, actually, to say I want to buy the milk is already quite clear. Can you imagine if I was like, oh, yes, something like something for breakfast. Maybe I could use it in the afternoon. I'm not exactly sure. Something like, but even saying the word I want to buy milk is pretty clear, but you can get more specific. You could then say, I want to buy 1 litre of milk or 2. And I want it to be Farmers Union or whatever it is, the brand. And you can also say, is it low fat or is it full cream? So you can get more specific. The more specific you are, the more you're likely to have it. The brain likes specificity. We sometimes do not have what we want because we're not clear about what we want. So to become clear is one, to recognize that you're not clear and that you're talking too much, and get feedback. You know, your family, your friends can give you that feedback, including your colleagues at work. You can also ask yourself, is this lack of clarity because English is my second language and I have to really think about my words? Perhaps that might be the case. So what you can do is try to visualize what you're trying to say, see it, look at it, and then speak. Maybe think of your native language first and then speak English later. This is in your practice, in your preparation, because English can be a second language and you've got to find what are the right words, but don't do it at the expense of other people while they're in the meeting because they don't have that time. And the less words you use, the more you get to the point, the more they feel satisfied that they're getting what they want. Because see, what they want isn't the lots of words. You may want lots of words, but they don't want lots of words. They just want the specific point, the why. The why am I listening to you? So this is really important to get to the point and to understand what is it that I want them to know, what is it that I want them to feel, what is it that I want them to do. So hand, heart, and head. What is it? And practice beforehand, videoing, recording, as I said, reviewing, getting some feedback. Also noticing, is this style of communication happening in my personal life too? Or is it just at work when I might be a bit nervous, right? Is it happening everywhere? Is this a style of communication that I have? Or is it happening when I'm nervous, when I'm not feeling right? And therefore, you may also say to yourself, what are the judging thoughts that I'm having about myself? What are the thoughts I'm having that are causing me to go into freeze, flight, or fight? Okay, the nervous system causes also this problem of not being specific because you're feeling threatened. So you need to say to yourself, what is it that I'm judging about myself? What is it that I'm judging about others? Because that can also affect how many words we speak, okay? So this is the preparation that occurs before the event as training and practice. Take yourself through it and get some feedback. Listen, watch the video for your body language, if it's boring and repetitive, and listen to your voice to see how quickly you can get to the point. In a nice way, of course, not in a rude way or too brief that it's not engaging, but in this case, too many words doesn't work.